In today's evaluation, I have gone ahead and explained a theoretical problem. Now, a theoretical is important from a project because it helps plan for aspects like difficulty and how fun you can make a game. That is why, in this theoretical problem, I've gone ahead and said what makes a game fun. There are two parts to this. One is the Nintendo philosophy, which is probably one of the more important ones because it it's great to grab information from a very well known game developer company just to see what their thoughts are. But above that is also what I tend to believe, and I've combined it with a source that has similar feelings towards what I think. Next is in my practical skills section. I have gone ahead and recorded two 30-minute videos explaining my entire project mechanics. Now, in the texts, you can see that I have timestamped every single part. So if you go on them, you can click on them to see the different parts of the video. Next is how I've also gone ahead and explained it here. And the reason why I have done these videos rather than screenshotting is because I find it that I can make my explanations clearer in video rather than in text. And the reason why it's not just screenshots is because if I had, as it is in the video, lots of scripts and mechanics, then my entire practical skills sections would be scrolling for minutes, looking through each image for everything. Where instead of that, if it's in the video format, you can go ahead and just go on the timestamps and see the scripts yourselves, and then see me explain it in more detail. I find it that this way is just cleaner, and that's why I've done it this format. But that should be it for today's evaluation. It is short because there isn't really much to explain, but in terms of context, that I have done a lot of work in general. As I mentioned before, I did two 30-minute videos. So if I go on this, you can go ahead and easily see the video. So what I've done in this is I've added a webcam just because I felt that it's a great way for me to explain some things, because in some parts of the videos I tend to explain things through hand motions or different extra parts. And that's why I done the webcam for this video and the other part, because of that. If you ever wanted to just speed through this 34-minute video, you can just increase the speed, of course, and that allows you to zoom through a video in half it. I tried my best to go in great detail over everything because I know how important it is to explain every part. Though, of course, there's still the possible chance that I went too far or too little in terms of explaining, so this entire part is entirely new for me to do. But anyways, that is all for the today's evaluation. And if I were to do something similar to this again, I would still do another video. Except what I may do is I may edit the video a bit easier to have text that pops up on whenever specific parts of the videos happen. Like, oh, I could say in 36 seconds, I can add a text saying, oh, now I'm going to be explaining the player movement, or different parts like that. Uh, and that is all I can really say. I can make a difference in terms of this. Another possible thing is with the theoretical problem. I could probably go ahead and just say that I I should add more theoretical problems, of course. But then again, the difficulty is already explained in my uh, planning and production page already. meaning that I don't need to explain difficulty as a theoretical problem again. Again, that'll be all for today's video, and I will be explaining other things later on. There will probably be a decline in work because of how little there is for me to do now. I am asking my tutors for support on regards to what pieces of work need doing, and so I'll work on them. But every single time I do them, there'll of course be little amount of work to do.